Hey all, Chris Ulrich, United Home Loans, mortgage tips and everything else, and today we're diving back into the mailbag. This question comes from Erin in Park City, Utah. She says, "Hi Chris, love your insight. I'm trying to figure out how much home I can afford, and I want my pre-approval letter to have the highest purchase price possible so I know my cap. Is there any easy way to figure out my max? Thank you." Erin. Well, Erin, the short answer is no. I often get asked what's the highest amount I can get approved for. The fact is, qualifying isn't as much about the price as it is the payment. I can't specifically tell you the highest priced home you can afford since every home is unique and can have different monthly expenses associated with it. For example, somebody might qualify for a $400,000 home in one neighborhood, but not a $380,000 home in another neighborhood with higher property taxes. So, how do we figure out what you can afford and what dollar amount should we use for the pre-approval letter? Well, we start high and work backwards. I'll ask my clients what's the highest priced homes they'd realistically consider looking at based on their initial research or conversations with the realtor, as well as how much money they feel comfortable putting as a down payment. Because every home is unique, I typically exaggerate the property taxes, homeowners insurance, and any potential association dues to be safe, because we know if you qualify on the high side, you'll qualify for anything lower. Now that I can calculate the mortgage payment at a particular price point, I can determine whether or not the person's income can support that payment. Now, just because somebody might be able to qualify for financing at a certain amount doesn't necessarily mean that they'll be comfortable with the monthly payment at that amount. So we'll figure out that sweet spot where we set the pre-approval letter on the high side, but still in a range where you're comfortable with the monthly payment. We can always update the pre-approval letter during your home search if necessary. Now, there are several factors in play when determining if you qualify for a home, but if you want to figure out how much of a monthly payment your income can support, then you need to calculate your debt-to-income ratio. This is the percentage of your gross monthly income that goes towards your monthly debts, like credit card payments, car loans, student loans, as well as your new housing payment. So add up all your monthly debts with the new housing payment and divide that by your gross monthly income. That percentage should be below 40%. In some cases, we can go higher if you have compensating factors like excellent credit, large down payment, or strong reserves, but ideally you want that ratio as low as possible. In fact, later this year, in 2023, Fannie Mae is introducing loan level price adjustments for loans with debt ratios over 40%. This means you can expect higher rates if you stretch what you can afford. Now, folks, I'm always happy to run numbers for you, but the best place to start is with our free online application. This way I can review your entire credit profile and give you the most accurate feedback as possible. The link is in the description below. Till next time, guys, cheers.